I've had to say a good deal about prayer. Somebody put it to me by saying, I can believe in God all right, but what I can't swallow is this idea of him listening to several 100 million human beings. The point I want to drive home is that God has infinite attention, infinite leisure to spare for each one of us. You're as much alone with him as if you were the only thing he ever created. When Christ died, he died for you individually, just as much as if you'd been the only man in the world. Now I'll get back to my main subject. I was pointing out last time that the Christian life is simply a process of having your natural self changed into a Christ self. Out of ourselves and into Christ we must go. Well, it's rather like that with Christ. When you've completely given up yourself to his personality, you will then, for the first time in your life, be developing into a real person. The self you were really intended to be is something that lives not from nature, but from God. Only when you allow yourself to be drawn into his life, you turn into a true person. Because the very first step towards getting a real self is to forget about the self. It will come only if you're looking for something else. Give up yourself and you'll find your real self. Lose your life and you'll save it. Submit to death, submit with every fiber of your being, and you'll find eternal life. Look for Christ, and you'll get him, and with him, everything else thrown in.